Welcome to the game. The great American experience happens again. I'm the Wizard of Oz. This is not my show. I'm just a guy behind the curtain pushing buttons. Go figure. So let's put out the links, let the notifications go out. I'm sure we'll start getting some people in here soon. Um, this show is all about the participants. We want to talk about what they want, and those who participate make the show. So, yep, let's get the invites going out. There we go. All right. I would play some music for you, but obviously my laptop doesn't accept it. Something like that. Although it does pretty good with my voice, it doesn't do good with sound. But oh hell yeah! A quick brush through some of the headlines. GOP's pretending to not give up on fight for freedom in Cuba. Governor Sanders to Biden. I'm standing in your way. Senator Johnson says there's no answers from the DOJ on the January 6th unequal administration of justice. Of course, no answers from them on that. So there we go. Yeah. So there's nothing to mention on nothing on there. Let's see what Frank's got. Here's an article. Why globalists refuse to warn humanity about an extinction level event possibility. This is on frankspeech.com on the news section. And CNN hasn't a full week of CNN viewership failed to reach 1 million people. CNN woes continue as 1 week viewership failed to reach 1 million. Wow. Guess they're not the mainstream media after all. Hey, Valentine, Diesel Defects, Zoom, Dave. Oh, shit. I had the link up. I'm sorry. I was reading the headlines out there. Got the link up for you now. Coming up. Kimmy! Holy crap. I was just going through the headlines. Dallas, welcome in. There you go. What's up, Dave?
Hey. Time for me to work. Just
Work.
FYI. Yeah, that's all right. Coding is my life.
Oh, yeah. I used to do that for weeks at a time. I'd actually do it on the weekends for fun.
Right?
Yeah. People are like, what are you doing? I'm writing virtual reality.
Right.
And they're like, what? I was like, yeah, I could show you, but you'd have to, you're going to go start crazy. I was like, look at this scene. And it's all code on the screen. And I'm like, you don't see it?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's funny.
Right.
Now I explained to Chris because Chris was trying to get a gist of what I do, and I told him I create and fix whatever the client wants. Don't matter what it is.
Right. Well, you said you had a store or something ready to go or something like that, right?
Well, here, do you want to take I'm going to text it to you. I want you to take a peek at something that I designed. I showed Chris. It has full potential to be more. I just put the baseline code that I created in place and
Right.
just to test it out to see what it would like. And I really think you would like it.
Well, I've got an HTML frame if we have to start with that.
Oh no. I have over thousands and thousands of servers that I own and at my disposal. So
Right.
that's 30
Okay.
years worth of whatever. I have 450 programmers that are all contractors that I make a call, it's done. So that's not a problem either.
Okay.
What it is this is a private venture. That means my time, my money, that kind of deal, not the company. I want it separated just
Right.
because I have got government contracts. Sorry, they pay the bills. So, however,
Right.
that they know what I am because I used to
Right.
work for them for 30 years. So they definitely know what I am.
Okay.
So,
But I'm just saying, we just, that's what I mean. And,
yeah, let me get the page for you, and then I'm going to send it via text. I don't want it to be public, so not yet. You know what I mean? Because I have a slew of shit that we could look at. You know what I mean? Literally. So
now
hold
you
on one
said you were
second.
going to look up a URL like Patriot Etsy.
Yeah, you're basically going to type in a URL, and then you will see what has been designed already as a baseline. All functionality can be added. In other words, all features, crazy ideas, whatever, I can do it. Basically,
Same colors,
yeah,
white background, red, white, blue.
yeah. So let me go ahead and get that for you, and I'll send it to you in a second. I There we go. Let's log in here, make sure. They're really good. Oh yeah, here we go. Uh, is that right? Yeah, let me try this. I remember that correctly. Here we go. Um, yep, that's it. I mean, if you want the gallery, such as Weather and Dallas and everybody else we know in here that are our regulars, and Sick Pat, hello, Sick Pat, just make sure that we get an opinion. We can do that. That's your choice. But I just sent you the link. It's a temporary name. I just put it up there because I needed a filler for right now. I was having fun. Let me know when you see it. And right now I'm incorporating feeds from YouTube right now, but eventually will be replaced with whatever the hell we want. And that's just a temporary name too, because I've got some killer names. That one particular domain name on Google with the combination of keywords gets hit over 150,000 times a day. Just imagine being in the first page, if not the top spot, for something that is not even relevant to that kind of stuff, but relevant to when people are searching for conservative things and conservative values. This would be seen 100,000+ times. So it has potential, a lot of potential. I've got a few projects that have insane potential. I just don't know if the world's ready for it yet, to be honest. So, oh, there we go. Am I the only one in here? Woo! All right. Well, here, I'm going to post it for y'all. Okay. Are y'all ready? Let me go ahead and I'll go here, comments, and toning out the news link. Okay, Dallas, I see that. Here, I'll just go ahead and I'll go onto Twitch and show you guys. There we go. Y'all ready? There you go. Everybody take a peek. There we go.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to good grief. I had power outage. Been quite an overcast day, and I have a short on one of my wires, one of the plugs. So, hey, um, who's all here? Let me get the link out here. Hey, dear Butch, come on up. I'll get the link out. Dave was here, but lost power. My modem went down. All right, figure that. I'll be right back. Just a second. right, I'm back. Hold on a second. Uh, yeah,
Ah, there we go. Hey,
what's happening?
cheers, man.
Yeah,
Fucking right.
cheers. Yeah, here's the off-grid living. When there's a power outage, it's your fault.
Yeah, well, yeah, keep shutting down coal and nuclear plants and see what happens with that.
Hey, at least I can fix my power outage.
Well, I got a generator, but I'm not going to live off that.
Hmm. Well, I had something shorting out in my wiring. It was a plug that wasn't connecting right, and it was drawing extra amperage. And so and it was kind of an overcast kind of day, so I didn't get a whole battery charge.
What do we
So
have? Like 7 people? Hello?
eight,
Hello?
8 people. Hey,
8 people now? All right.
yep, we're back. Hello, everybody.
Hey, hey, everybody. I
Come
can't see
on, join
that.
us.
So,
Come on, grab a link. Join the party.
well, I like the party. I'm cool with that. I got
Yeah,
I got through with all this bullshit I had to deal with today with my family crap that they all wanted to talk to me and go, "How you doing, Ken? How you doing?" I mean, dear Butch.
right.
No, I'm fucking okay, man. Just leave me
Well, they're
alone.
worried about you.
I
That's
know, I
good.
get
They
that.
love you.
Well, we do what we do around here.
Hey, Miriam.
Hey, Miriam. Miriam, you get to see what I look like. Scraggly old guy. And put my shoes on. I gotta go up to the truck. Sit by my Norwegian flag.
Yeah, tomorrow I get to go pick up another load of pallets.
And what do you do with them?
Build everything. I'm building buildings. I'm building a mill. I'm building a greenhouse. I build uh, coolers.
Out of pallets?
Yep, I build coolers and all
Cool.
kinds of stuff.
I've seen bars built out of pallets. I've never seen a cooler or anything like that built out of
Hold on a
pallets. That's
second.
pretty cool.
I'll show you.
Oh, I love creativity, and that's awesome.
Oh, I build buildings. I got a camp shower. I built a cabinet for a deep freezer, insulated cabinet. I built for my deep freezer, and and um, let me see here.
Just I need a fucking shave. I'm not as bad as Aaron, but I need a freaking shave.
Oh,
Look,
let me show my camera. Hold on.
yeah, you need a shave too.
I built
Oh,
dice.
it looks like cheese.
They're dice
Oh, what?
out of four, out of pieces of 2x4 or 4x4. I mean,
Oh, dice. Okay, I think you said ice.
no, they're dice.
Yeah, I know. I want
Yeah.
to build a. No, I have no ambition for anything right now. I just want to sit here and do this.
Oh, I built these. There's cornhole games.
I've made those. I made a couple sets of those. I'm
Built those out of pallets.
not artistic enough to paint them though.
There you go. There's that. There's one of the coolers.
That's cool.
Yeah, I got another picture here.
Looks like a chair.
Well, it's open.
Oh, that's a cooler. Okay, I get that.
Got a little strut, keeps the lid open. It's got a drain plug in it.
We're like the only people here, or what?
Huh?
Hey, Wiz, are we the only people here, or what?
We're the only people on the screen.
Oh, well, I can switch over to chat, but then I can't see what the hell I'm focusing on.
All right, right.
How you doing, Wiz?
I built swing
Hey.
benches and picnic tables. I build chicken cages, chicken coops. I built rabbit cages, water towers.
Oh, water towers. That's cool. I got a buddy that does water towers.
Well, I get these 12-foot pallets. I'm not talking about little pallets. I get 12-foot long, 4-foot wide pallets.
You're not talking about city water towers.
No, but
Oh, okay.
enough to hold like a one of those 275-gallon
Oh yeah.
squares.
Be good for the I was gonna build one for the like a 50-gallon drum for the deer stand shower. So I could have a shower in my deer stand.
Yeah.
But then it would freeze. It would suck anyway. But
So
I
you've
could
never
do
been
it
to
in
my
the
YouTube
summer.
channel? You've never been to my YouTube channel, huh?
No, I haven't. No. I get too much shit to do to go to your YouTube channel.
It doesn't take no
Sorry.
time at all.
Sorry, I had a long freaking day. I've had like
Well, I
several.
was saying I've got most of those projects on video.
Fuck, I'll look it up.
Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, well, was it under Wizard of Oz? Because you never know. Your name's changed a few times.
Yeah, he's hard to find.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's not. I'm not tech savvy. Can't help that. So,
Okay.
what are we doing tonight?
I was just getting the party started.
All right, well, let's get the party fucking started, man. Come
Fire
on.
in the motherfucking bowl.
I don't have fucking cops took my pot, and I still don't. No one's offered me any yet. So
Fire in the bowl.
fire in the bowl, man. Yeah, I'm not even a pot smoker, but I could do it tonight. I have those days where I haven't done it. Well, I smoke resins out of my whatever. I shouldn't go there, but I smoke on my wife's pipes, and I smoke resins out of that, and that's the first time I got high in like 5 years. So
Yeah.
got to do that now and then. It's an honor thing, right?
All right. Now you're still working, right?
Me? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get to work, man. You got to keep your life moving forward. And
Right.
well, I'm working. I'm not. No, I kicking myself in the freaking ass because I was gonna do a stream today because we got the house all framed up. Roof is mostly done. We're doing this big freaking house.
Right.
And roof is all framed up and mostly shingled, and we got soffit fascia and everything. And I want to do a little walk around, and do a
Right.
stream on it. But at the end of a 10-hour day, you just don't feel like doing a stream, and they're not gonna let me. They don't want me to do that while I'm working. So I ain't even take pictures. I should have taken pictures at least, but whatever. My life,
Right.
you know, right. I normally do taping and painting, but right now we're framing up a house. So I was doing soffit and facial all this week.
Right.
Big freaking house. It's pretty freaking cool. Hey, you do what you have to earn a living, right?
Yep.
When they pay to do it, you do it.
Yep. It works. I finished 5 lower cabinets from 5 more coolers today.
Yeah.
And I got one more to put together and then start building the tops for them. But yeah, I'm gonna put a bunch of those together, make some dice, put some wishing wells together, a couple picnic tables, and then head to the flea market next weekend.
I, I started building picnic tables when I was in trade school. We did it as a fundraiser. Built them out of cedar, and I think I've built probably I'm guessing maybe 60, 70 picnic tables.
Oh wow!
No, we just sold them as kind of a fundraiser to start, and people kept asking for them, and then the thing that I thought was cool was I used to sponsor the God damn it, yeah, my mind is blank right now. The Big Brothers Big Sisters program, and
Right,
every year for 5-6 years I donated a picnic table for the program. And so I built a picnic table and donate it for them. And I, you know, yeah, you don't brag about the stuff you do for donations, but it was just one of those things I like to do.
right,
And I could throw one together in freaking an hour and a half. And, if I could help a cause, Big Brothers Big Sisters is a great cause, and I supported that for a long time. And I build them, I deliver them. And if they made a little money off of it, whatever.
right.
Yeah. Well, anyone else want to talk? Or should I
Well,
just keep talking?
I, I build them out of hardwood, usually oak.
Yeah. Picnic
Yeah.
tables out of oak?
Well, the oak hardwood that we get off these pallets.
Yeah.
The 3x4s instead of 4x4s, so they're offset kind of size. I use those for the legs, and then I use 2x6s for the tabletop and 2x4s for the seat.
Yeah. I built most of mine out of cedar because cedar is a lot lighter weight wood and it's rot resistant.
Well,
Um,
I get this by the trailer full.
no, if you build them out of treated lumber, will last cedar 10 times over. But if you build them out of treated, they're so effing heavy that they're hard to move around if you have to move them around.
Yeah, they're hard to move around. That's a fact. Right?
Yeah, and
But that's kind of the point. The big, heavy, solid, they're gonna stay where they're put. I put them together with 6-inch lag bolts.
I have a system I use, and probably a little different than that, but
6-inch lag bolts and 3-inch screws. Yeah.
yeah, cool. You sell them? You make money off of them, or what?
Yeah, I sell them for about 125 bucks a piece.
You know, see, 125 bucks right now. I wouldn't even buy the freaking materials for a cedar picnic table right now.
Exactly.
It's a shame, but
I sell them raw too. I don't finish them or paint them. I just sell them raw. They can paint them when they get them.
no, yeah, not. I've done that too. I tip, you know, eh, most of you guys probably kind of know me a little bit at least. Anyway, I'm a carpenter, and I used to build decks and stuff out of cedar and treated, treated undercarriage and then cedar on top, and it was fine woodworking and stuff like that. Now everything is, you know, treated, and then you put on plastic frickin' decking, and then you put on these aluminum
No, I
railings
don't
and
do all
stuff.
that. I don't do
Not
all
the
that.
same. I don't even like doing decks anymore.
Right.
I bet I've done 15, 20 decks with this frickin' Trex and shit like that. I get where they're coming from. Yeah, it's maintenance free, but the problem with maintenance free is you walk on it with sandy feet or something, it gets all scratched up, and you can't do anything with it. And it's more expensive, I and it's a pain in the ass to work with, and it's a lot more expensive to build. Do what you want. You want to build a deck, I ain't your guy anymore. I'm more into the natural. I like the woods and stuff like that. I don't like the I don't like the plastic crap.
Right. No, we got, like I said, we just build everything out of those pellets.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got a 12-foot trailer. I got to go pick up another load tomorrow. And I stack them up side by side all the way across my trailer every
That,
time I go up there. Fill it
that,
up. Some of it's 4x8 sheet, uh, particle ply, 1/2 inch to 3/4. I get plywood, get 2x4s, 4x4s, a lot of 1x slat wood, and 1x5, 1x6 or whatever. And a lot of those 3x4, 12-foot long support structure beams.
yeah.
And that's what I'm framing the mill out of. That's what I'm framing the greenhouse out of. I'm framing
Oh,
all that stuff up with those things.
cool.
Randy built a cabin out of that stuff. He's got a 2-story cabin out there.
I can't give you a lot of advice on that because I don't have a plan. So,
Right.
go ahead.
We bolted up. We painted all before we assemble. Everything's painted before it's put together.
Yeah.
Measured, cut, painted, and then put in place. Everything. Because we're building out in the woods. We want it to last for as long as possible. So you got to paint all some sides before you put it together.
I get that.
And, yep. And that way, everything we build isn't going to get water soaked at all.
And to me, anything ground contact has to be treated lumber. Anything.
Well, we don't do ground contact. We do stone supports.
If you're gonna put it, even if you're gonna put it on concrete, it needs to be treated lumber.
Right.
You're not gonna get more than 20 years out of anything other than even the treated lumber rots eventually.
Right.
I've been doing this for 35 freaking years.
Well, our base support beams for the cabins are 4 by 6 by 12 foot beams.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's our base supports underneath the cab,
Yeah.
under the cabin.
But you need the 0.60 treated lumber if you're going to do 6 foot, that deep.
Well, we treat it all before we assemble it. Everything painted with stain. We paint everything with stain. It's a stain and paint combination. Yep.
And I don't know why I'm here talking about the work I do.
Well, it's because I'm talking about the work I'm doing.
Oh well, yeah, I appreciate that. Oh, I'll tell you everything I know, but you're hard to hear right now. So that scratchy.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was just me sitting back.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry about that.
And, I mean, I build in Minnesota where we've got frost heaves and ground contact will rot. I've seen a 10-year-old cedar fence blow over because the posts are rotten.
Right.
You need. I don't know how to express this. Cedar is rot resistant, not rot proof. Treated is not rot proof, but it will last a lot longer than cedar, large or whatever.
Well, here's what I was doing today. If you can see this.
All right. Listen.
Damn, so bright.
That's kind of bright.
Hold on.
If you need advice, just let me
No,
know.
I don't need advice. I just wanted to show you what I'm doing.
I know I can't see it though. Well, it's getting better.
Yeah, that's because it went dark.
I need my freaking glasses. What do we have pop on? All right. Who else has advice for us? I just popped in to say hi, and all of a sudden I'm in a lumber debate.
All right, man.
We're guys. That's what we talk about, man.
Yeah, now we're digitizing again. You'll come back in a couple minutes. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, yeah. How you doing, Bill?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
You're
I've just got
muted.
4 of those base cabinets done.
Oh yeah. Dear Butch, I don't know if he knows he's muted.
Yeah. He said he'd be back in 2 and 2.
Oh, okay. Right on. And he's got some cool looking woodwork inside there behind that fridge.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Kind of interesting. Looks like he's still putting the ceiling together.
Yeah.
Well, it sucks I can't get this damn picture to share.
Oh, the image?
Yeah. I have to share it on text or something stupid. Yeah. But yeah, I got 5 of these base cabinets finished today.
No.
Hey, there you go. Hold on. What's going on? Oh, okay, there you are. What's up? Try now.
But I'm sorry. Did I speak out of turn or what?
We didn't hear you.
Oh, yeah, no, I just walked away to get some my old lady glasses so I could see who's on. I can't.
Hey, Nightingale. Welcome in.
I saw those cabinets. They look good.
No, see, I want to see the chat. Just fill us in, Emerald, so we know who's talking. I can't do that at the same time. Here we go. I see that.
Still learning.
And funny.
So when are you going to put your ceiling in?
What? Were you talking about
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, whenever I can find someone to freaking help me with it, it's like a 12-foot freaking ceiling.
Oh, you need some.
Okay. Let's just focus on my Norwegian flag then.
You need a scaffold.
Yeah, I know. I need to build a freaking scaffold for this one.
Oh,
Well, hey, if you're gonna volunteer, fuck, I'll take some help.
no, I don't. I don't do ceilings anymore. I don't do them anymore. But
I
I've had
hang sheetrock all the time, but I ain't doing this one by myself. It's a freaking 12-foot ceiling. I ain't doing this one by myself. I can't find anyone to help me do it. So
Oh, wow.
this isn't my house. This is my breezeway between the house.
Okay.
It still needs to get done though. I'll tape it, paint it. I can't hang it by myself.
You know that's what I do. Is I'm a painter, right?
Really? Who?
Yeah.
Wait. I don't know who was talking. Who's a painter?
Buffalo Bill.
I missed it.
Buffalo Bill.
The cowboy looking
Oh,
dude.
Buffalo.
Yeah.
No. eh, Well, okay. So are you gonna come and tape it and paint it, or tape it and hang it, or what?
I'll tape. I'll paint. I'll primer it. I'll sand it. I'll even texture it. But I am not hanging sheetrock.
No, but see, I do all of that.
Yeah, I used to also before I wound up going through back surgeries.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm. Here. Well. See, you're a taper, right?
I've done a lot of that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Here's my fucked up arm from taping.
Yep.
And, I've got mud boxes. I've got all the equipment to take that work off of you. But the problem is, you still need to troll shit on by hand.
Yeah.
And when that freaking rotator cuff goes bad, hard to make any money anymore, isn't it?
It's hard to make money when you got a fucked up back too.
I hear that. Yeah, I hear that. Well, I don't know how old you are. I'm 54, and I've been suffering with a bad rotator for like 3 years. And I tape whole houses, like 5,000 square foot houses by myself.
Yep. I
And
used to do that. I used to tape. Well, I did all the taping on modular homes and on mobile homes. I worked for a mobile home manufacturing company, and we
I've
did
done that.
5 mobile homes a day.
Oh, geez, that's insane.
Yeah.
I've worked on. I've got an account right now with it's not a modular home, but well, maybe not. It's not a mobile home. It's a modular home where they move in 2 sections of the house and they clamp them together, and everything needs to be sealed.
I built those in Kansas.
And that's one of my accounts right now. So, you keep busy with whatever you can do just to make ends meet, right?
Yep. And I ran a siding crew.
And Ola, you make pretty damn good money doing it, don't you?
I didn't make huge money. No,
Oh, come on. Really?
no, not huge money. I made
I-
okay money. You know the problem. The problem now is, you've got Burger King flippers that are making over $15 an hour right now.
Right. That's why I charge like $60 an hour to do that kind of freaking work.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna piss around with it. Inflation, man.
No, I charge $28 an hour
What? Really?
if I work by the hour.
Fuck up. Come up, I'll hire you.
Or
My minimum is $40 an hour.
that's pretty good money.
Well, I'm the only guy in the freaking county that does it, and they need me. So
Most of the time, people don't argue with my price.
no, well, then you need to charge more.
I probably do. I think you're
Yeah.
right.
Well, do you still do it?
I still paint. Yes, I do.
I do painting too. I've got $5,000 probably in painting equipment,
I got out
jet
of it.
sprayers and power sprayers and
Well, I got out of painting back in the early 2000s, about 2002,
yeah.
and went and drove a truck for a while and did a bunch of other stupid stuff. I didn't want to go back to painting because, man, I'll tell you what, I was exposed to a whole lot of chemicals, and that's probably why I'm mentally retarded now. But yeah, I had a lot.
Wow, you don't sound mentally retarded. That's
Oh, okay. Just let us know, Nightingale.
who told you that?
Well, if I lived in California, I should be dead because
Well, fucking
the
California is a whole different matter, isn't it? Everything is illegal in California, and everything causes cancer in California.
yeah, it's a good thing I'm not in California right now.
Right, there you go.
No, it's just jokes. I mean, we
I know,
joke
I
about
get it.
that. Yeah. California, actually, I grew up there, if you want to know the truth. And when I grew up there, it was a whole different thing than what it is now.
But yeah, I mean, everyone from California is moving to freaking Texas or Montana because they hate California and what they've done to their own freaking state.
Well, we actually don't want them here.
No, I know. Fuck them. Stay in California. You screwed up your state. We don't need you here. I live in freaking Minnesota. Jesus Christ. I'm like the only state that voted for Carter in the election against Reagan.
How you doing,
No,
Lemmy?
wait. Yeah, was it?
Lemmy hasn't said a word yet.
Lemmy, speak up.
I've been patient. I've been just sitting here listening.
Let me show us about your motors.
My what?
Your motors.
I don't have any motors.
You're thinking of battery, probably.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't build batteries. I got
Well,
guns.
batteries. Yeah, that's what.
I'm
Battery.
not. That's battery powered energy engineer or whatever. I'm just the guy with the guns and an attitude.
Well,
I think that's who I am. I don't know. I don't won't be on long anyways tonight. I'm just saying hi.
I can't. No, do that. I can't do that.
What?
Oh,
I was gonna point at Apex, and I can't figure that out.
It's backwards.
I know, I get that.
It drives me crazy. That's why I won't even look at my face.
There's Apex right up there. Or over there. You know, see, I'm on two screens. So anyway, so let's talk more about guns.
Oh,
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
okay. Guns are our friends. They
Okay.
don't hurt anyone.
Fuck Biden. Let's talk about guns.
Exactly.
Those
So-
are conflicting statements.
So my next acquisition I'm hoping for is the semi-auto Black Aces 12 gauge.
Ah,
That bullpup, I want it so bad.
a
Yeah.
12 gauge bullpup. You want a 12
Yeah.
gauge bullpup?
Hell
Have
to
you-
the yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
seen my 12 gauge bullpup?
Is it semi-auto?
Yes.
I want an
Oh, right.
AR-10 308 and I want an AR-12.
And I was gonna buy an AR-15, but the cost of them so much, I'm just gonna buy a binary trigger for my 22 rifle and a 111 round drum. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Black Aces 12 gauge. That they got drum magazines that'll fit them.
My what do you call it? Bullpup shotgun. It'll accept a 50 round drum magazine.
50 rounds.
Yeah,
That's as big as the freaking moon.
that'll break my fucking shoulder.
Yep.
Oh
I've never seen a 50 round drum magazine for 12 gauge.
yeah. Wow. It's
I-
just
I like to load one shell at a time. If I'm duck hunting and goose hunting, I'll load, goose hunting is 3 shells. If it's pheasant hunting, it's 5 shells. If I'm trap shooting, it's 1 shell.
How many shells when you're zombie hunting?
Well,
Double tap.
I can't remember the last time I saw a zombie, so.
I see them every day.
One in the head and one in the abdomen. So 2.
Okay.
Just a standard.
I have
Like there's a standard for zombies. The hell.
That'd be fun to have a semi-auto semi-auto in 410. A 410 semi-auto? Yeah.
a 410 loaded with slugs.
Slugs, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly.
but I like that.
Uh,
I like that 410 45 pistol. That's pretty cool.
Oh, I know.
yeah.
Like to get one of those.
Well, isn't that like the Judge? It's a
Yeah,
410
right.
pistol that can accept like a 45 as well.
It'll take a 45 round too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I thought it was a 44 Magnum and a 410, but I could be wrong.
then there's also the Circuit Judge, and that one I think is you can get 410 and 45 in it. It's a shoulder fire, but it's a revolver. It's cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah. My buddy's got one, and whenever somebody has something, you go, "That's pretty cool." You go, "I want that." That's what I need.
Yeah, I got my bullpup 12 gauge for $329, and it's
Right
still on sale for $329.
So Black Aces Tactical also makes it's got that they call it the bird's head pistol grip, and it's it's chambered in 12 gauge, and it's a shorty. It's a pistol. It's a 12 gauge shorty pistol, and from what I was seeing, and it's in semi-auto, so you don't, it's not a pump. I know that Remington made one,
A
and Mossberg
semi-automatic 12 gauge pistol.
pistol. Yes, sir.
That sounds like a broken wrist. I mean,
There's something about that type of a pistol grip, that what they call the bird's head pistol grip.
okay, with a pistol grip. Okay, no, I get you.
Yeah, it's. I used to have a Mossberg, the 500, the Mossberg 500, with
Very versatile shotgun.
Oh yeah, and it was just a pistol grip, no stock on it, and I actually traded that in a Mini 14 for a M1 Garand at the gun show.
Oh.
So yeah, I had to throw in 2 firearms. That one M1 Garand.
Am I groaning about the M1 Grand?
What?
The M1 Grand.
You want one?
I want one.
I had one.
Oh, well, that's what I mean. Why would you have? Nobody ever. Anyone who owns a gun does never sell their gun.
Well,
No,
yeah,
Actually,
actually,
that's a general rule. If you're a gun owner and you own a gun, I bought a gun from somebody like 10 years ago, and every day I see him, he says, "Can I buy that gun back from you? Can I buy that gun back from you?" No, fuck no! I'm not selling the gun I bought from you because I want that fucking gun.
Well,
you never sell a gun.
I didn't sell them. I traded them at the gun show for the M1 Garand.
Well, if you got a good deal out of it, then I'd take an M1 Garand, but
I could use an M1 Garand myself.
I think it's probably, if I had an M1 Garand, that would be my main go-to for everything.
Well, hell, I'd keep my gun and sell that and buy the M1 Garand. I don't sell a gun. I never sell a gun.
Well,
That's like guitars. You don't just get rid of guitars,
right?
Because I didn't have the money, so I bartered 2 rifles for the M1 Garand.
No.
I didn't have rent, so I sold my guns because I didn't have rent. And then I became homeless.
I guess that's your guys' choice. I would just never sell a gun I own.
Oh, I won't never sell a gun. Well, ever since I sold all my guns at the casino over in Nevada.
Some people need to. I get that.
I was hard up. I needed money.
I get that.
I don't know who the trucker's name was, but I sold it to a truck driver.
Yeah, he probably registered them too when he bought them from you, right?
I don't know.
Hey, Jason Pearl, welcome in.
You don't register guns in Ohio.
You don't hear either.
I don't give a rat's ass who knows what gun I own or whatever.
I do.
Pickles.
I've had them stolen from me, so really I kind of don't want to talk about my shit.
Yeah, well, I haven't. Mine are locked up in a safe. Ones I don't carry anyway.
Oh, pickle chips, devil spit. All right.
This is
Whoever
fucking
famous
hot.
Dave is.
Ooh. And they're good slices too.
Nice.
30 cents.
Whoa.
Try not to be the guy who
I got some
goes dead.
I planted my peppers today. They're out front. I got them fed and watered.
There you go.
I can't wait. Habaneros.
Hey,
Yeah.
you planted peppers today?
Yeah. I'm putting them on the porch for the next month, and I'm bringing them inside and putting them underneath the lights.
Oh, okay.
I've been growing my onions for 4 months. I just keep eating onions, so I want peppers.
Hello.
I'm gonna
Miriam.
try this. I'll be right back in.
I see Miriam out there.
Oh, look! I'm in. I'm in the lead spot here over here.
Hey, you know what?
I'm the support. I got the support going on.
Since we're in the gun conversation right
Yeah,
now,
let's do it.
Whoa.
I
Thanks.
am noticing a lot of ammo coming back up now. It's not in price. I mean, it's getting on the shelf.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I actually, talked to a guy that owns an ammo company a month ago, and there's ammo out there. There just isn't enough.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
Remington is filling a big gap right now, and tool ammo right now is filling a big gap.
Yeah.
So
I think the problem is with Biden being elected, a lot of people were freaked out, and a lot of people bought guns and in the last 6 months, and
More
people are
than
buying
ever.
up ammo right now.
We broke a record with gun sales and ammo sales over the last year because of COVID, because people thought that something was going to happen and more people got armed.
Seems like every year that the more and more people, and that's what kind of scares me. I'll be honest with you. It kind of scares me that more and more people are getting their permit to purchase and permit to carry. And a lot of these people that I know want to get a permit to carry, and that's their right. That's their right. But I've told them over and over, I said, you need to have a gun safety class
Oh yeah.
before you even do the permit to carry, because some of those groups don't teach the responsibility of owning a gun, and you God, I've been doing it since I was like 13 years old. I've owned a gun, and I've taken firearm safety and stuff like that.
Right.
And
Hey, what time is it?
time to buy.
It's time for pie.
yeah, I just don't like people. I just don't like people randomly going and getting a permit just because they think they need it.
You wouldn't like to hear them.
Without having proper gun safety training.
You wouldn't like to hear them. We have constitutional carry and conceal.
Yeah, I know, but
Don't need no fucking permit to do it.
no, and I get that, and that's, but see, let me back up. I own a trap range and a rifle range, and we teach gun safety to everybody who comes on the range.
Right.
And I just don't like people who just randomly go out. And there are some places that'll give you a permit to carry, and a constitutional carry is great. And I think that is our right. But I think you should have some background on gun safety, gun carry, and it's a right to carry, but you need to have some background information before you just pick up a gun and start shooting.
Well, here's where my age comes in, because I was grandfathered in before they started the hunter safety courses and all that. Because I'm getting ready to turn 61 years old. So I really don't have to, I actually did attend a hunter safety course with my little brother. I did it just because I wanted to see what they were teaching.
Yeah,
But
I agree with that.
the Army
You know,
trained me on gun safety.
Yep.
doesn't matter how old you are.
Yeah,
Gun
but the
safety
Army,
is-
the
gun
Army
safety is
trained
gun
me.
safety.
My training from the Army supersedes anything that civilians can
Of
train
course.
on.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that.
I mean, I had my first Daisy BB gun. I was like
Sorry.
10 years old. I was 10 years old. I had a Daisy BB gun. And my stepdad was a Marine Corps rifle instructor. And he really pounded that freaking gun safety shit into my head.
Can't hear you.
So I got that gun safety shit pounded into my head at 10 years old.
If you said something to me, I can't respond because you're all digitized. So
I'm digitized?
no, yeah, you're digitized. It'll come back in 30 seconds, whatever. I don't know what my phone does that with on this channel. I don't know why it does it, but
Yeah, mine does that sometimes
oh
too.
no, see now I can hear you again. So if you had something to say to me, you could say it again, but
It's okay. You
maybe
know,
it doesn't matter.
yeah, sometimes my phone does that too. That's fucking T-Mobile.
Hmm.
All right.
I have Verizon, so what's the difference?
Verizon basically is T-Mobile because they got an agreement.
Right.
They signed that agreement thing. Yeah.
Wait. T-Mobile and Sprint
Wait,
joined up.
Wait. I want to complain about something.
Carpenter, get up here.
But can I complain about something?
No.
Go for it. Go for
No.
it.
Okay. All right. Fine. I won't complain
No,
about something.
do it. I'm
Fuck
joking.
you. Fuck you guys.
There you go. Complain about that.
All right. No. Why am I the only person on screen? I see an eagle and a something and an Ola and blah blah.
I have my knee on screen.
And what did you guys? There we go. Here, I have people. I like to talk to people, not like icons.
I got too much light.
I don't have enough light.
I'm showing too much leg.
Look, I'm an outlaw. I don't want you to see the shit I'm doing.
Whatever.
I got a pile of stuff over that shoulder, not this shoulder.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Now you switch back to. All right. Fine. Okay, I'm gonna find an icon so you can't watch me either.
Don't get pissed about it.
Do this as your icon, a little bottle of glow-in-the-dark paint. That'll be a good icon.
I can find one probably, but new icon tab.
Carpenter really should be up on screen with us. He really should, because we're having a gun conversation.
He is. He's right there.
Oh,
Oh,
See, now I
Carpenter picture.
there he is. Okay.
Good evening.
yeah.
I was just looking at chat at the moment when I said that. What's happening, Carpenter?
Not much, just hanging around. Bored.
Bored?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
Heat of the summer blues because there's no deer hunting and stuff going on right now.
what, COVID
Yeah, we
or
got.
something?
I think I got 5 weeks approximately,
Yeah.
and then duck and goose open, and then it's game on.
Hey,
Yep.
Carpenter, you ever seen those 6-gauge goose guns?
Yeah. Well, not 6, but I've seen 8. A bunch of 10s.
So you're in the lull right now.
Kinda.
Yeah.
It's kind of hot and muggy, so camp kind of sucks because you can't get out of the humidity and
See,
you can't sleep decent. And
in Deer Butch, he's probably close to the same latitude as you are.
yeah. I think Deer's probably 70, 80 miles north of me. Where are you at? I'm down in Chatfield, southeastern Minnesota.
Oh, he went Disney on it.
Froze up.
He's digitized now.
He froze.
After all, it's a small world after all.
Well, yeah, I mean, Ohio, Indiana, all those states kind of in the same part of the country.
Yep. Ohio's the heart of it all.
Is it?
I don't know. It's on their license plate.
Nah, it's kind of Missouri's kind of the heart of the nation, right? The heartland.
It's like where a lot of presidents come from, and and it used to be a tire capital.
Where's
Yeah.
the butthole of the United States?
I would have to say New Jersey.
Yeah.
And just
That's
the
yeah.
shore.
No.
The shore is the taint.
No, California.
California's the taint. Holy cow!
California is the freaking Miss Mary Rottencrotch.
Ah!
America.
California is Russia.
Just 8.
Sister Mary Rottencrotch. That's what California is.
Yeah. Yeah. That's accurate.
Yeah. It's on fire right now.
That's
Again?
accurate.
Yeah. Yeah, there was an old mining town that just burned down.
Hey, Valentine.
Oh, so now a coal mine could burn underground for decades. That's always awesome.
And become the Silent Hill. Was it Silent Hill or was it that town? What did it inspire? Oh shoot!
What?
Oh, the town that's basically been on fire because the caves are
Yeah, what
burning below it.
that inspired some horror movie or horror game like Silent Hill or something like that.
I don't know. I got no clue, but I remember watching a documentary on that.
Dude,
Yeah.
shit's creepy. It's like the fires of hell burning underneath this town.
Wow.
It's just charcoal. It's a coal mine on fire, an old abandoned coal mine. So it's like just a nice charcoal burn. You just throw some turkeys down there and some taters and onions and stuff, and
Valentine Technologic, yeah, I have to agree. Silent Hill's fucking awesome, awesome.
this Silent Hill.
Meet Silent Phil.
Like Dr. Phil. I hate that guy.
Dr. Silent Phil. Yeah.
What?
How does that make you feel?
Welcome
Smoked
in,
chicken
Valentine.
with Beelzebub.
Welcome in, Valentine Technologic. Jason Pearl. Welcome in.
Technologic. Sorry, now I got freaking Daft Punk going through my head.
Hey,
Hey,
Technologic.
Kimmy's in the chat. Kimmy's here too.
Hey,
I know. I saw her lurking.
How do you see lurkers? You got special glasses?
Yes.
we have
I'm a ghost.
yeah, it's we've got that sixth sense going on.
I see stuff.
I see lurkers.
I see trolls also.
Oh,
I got
Oh, no.
7 days of Facebook jail for calling somebody a troll. Smiley.
Hey, what's up?
Smiley, welcome in.
Smiley's back. Awesome.
So
Yeah, that's right, Valentine.
What's going on over there in the Big Apple there, Smiley?
same old, but I did hear about the vaccine passports, but it's for certain services. They proposed it for going to restaurants and things like that. So I don't really do those things.
Right on.
Don't you have to use it to go to the grocery store too, or the
I
hairdresser?
don't think so. I don't think so because most people I know shop outside of the city. They drive right out of the city, or the local grocery stores really don't care. Even when they were saying to wear a mask, like people in this neighborhood would just walk in without a mask. They didn't care.
Hey, Kim, guess what? You're Alice.
Yeah, I know.
I've accepted my fate.
Yes.
I guess
Kimmy? Kimmy,
Yeah.
Kim,
Yeah.
Kimmy. I keep saying Kimmy. And I'm not sure if I'm here.
On.
Aaron's twins.
Come on.
Yes, dear boy.
Hey, Kimmy. Kimmy. No, I'm sorry. I'm Hammer.
Yeah, I know you are.
I would like to see Aaron imitate Deer Butch. That would be hilarious.
Whoa.
It
What?
would.
No, Kimmy.
Timber.
Wait, I keep hearing an echo. It's driving me nuts. Okay, I'm going to do this one more time. Kimmy!
Come
Come
here.
on! No, I'm going to shut up now. Had a long freaking week.
I slept most of the day today.
No, I couldn't do that. I laid on a freaking steep roof all freaking day putting on softened fascia. That's what I do. I'm going to send you guys a picture of what the shit I do.
So nobody in my I've got that weather app,
Yeah.
and nothing was even mentioned about us being 104 degrees today until it became 104 degrees. Then all of a sudden I'm looking on that app and it's like 104 degrees. Feels like 106.
Where are you at?
I'm in Utah.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I know. We got a name for the Great Salt Lake. We call it the Great Salt Waste.
That's freaking miserable. I can't imagine working in that weather.
I have no shade where I live. The only trees are my neighbors. And I've got all this stuff to do. And it's really almost painful to be working in this heat.
I thought you were going to say there's no shades, only your shady neighbors.
I've got them too.
What word shit is this? Thousands of 20 congressional medals of honor to the officers who defended the U.S. Capitol on the 6th.
But you already saw that coming. That's not surprising, really.
We've had 100 days of 100-degree temperature, or excuse me, 20 days of 100-degree temperatures.
How are there two deer butches?
I don't know. Well, hey, because I'm twice as good as you.
What the hell?
No, you're probably seeing in the chat that
Wait.
there's two of me. I don't know. Why is
How am
there
I
two
up?
of me?
There
we go.
Okay, and I'm up there. I got all turned around.
Well,
Apex
because
is
somebody
turned.
keeps playing with the buttons and switching us all
I know.
around.
Well, no, I was trying to change my profile picture and I didn't know how to do that. I got shut off, and all of a sudden I'm back again. You guys let me back in. You guys are kind.
That's Apex. He's the one that's playing with the buttons.
No. You know, it's me fucking up, and it's really good to me by letting me back in. And I'll tell you one more time. I've said it the other day. You guys are like my family. When I need somebody in the evening on it's Thursday night when I'm sitting home alone and I need somebody to talk to, and you guys are good to me. So you're like my family.
Yeah, man.
Yep, that's what it's all about.
Well, Kimmy, thank you. You know,
I do believe that's what it all got. That's part of the reason why it all got started.
yeah.
Why we call it the Great American.
You know what? I just want to say this one time. When Info Bears, Don Bears plays that Sick Pat funeral thing, it brings tears to my eyes almost. I just love that.
Same here.
Oh God, that is so freaking awesome. And to know that he sang that, did that song and stuff is so freaking cool to me. I'll watch that. I'd watch that over and over.
I'm jealous of that funeral. I really am. I'm thinking I kind of want one like that too.
Oh God,
I want mine to be a karaoke party.
But I gotta say this really quick. The more I listen to Ted Cruz, the more I like him. He just fucking makes sense.
I hated him.
Ted's a good kid. I won't bitch about Ted one bit.
Ted Cruz.
We did my wife's funeral a couple of weeks ago, and we had it was basically we did the flowers and the cards and the things like that, and we did food, and it was basically just an urn, but we did it. Basically, it was a beer party, and people walked in sad, left happy.
Yeah,
it was exactly what you would have wanted. So, I'm happy about that. We did it the way she would have wanted it to be. So,
I'm recording songs that I'm going to sing at my funeral with the people that are going to do karaoke. So we take turns. I can sing in between them. You know,
that's cool.
As long as nobody's dancing with me, because I will be in an urn. Well, I guess they could. I don't care. I'm not going to be there.
I don't want to be in an urn launched on a little boat like that. I want to actually be the actual real Viking funeral and bagpipes being played while they shove me off to the ocean. But no. I'm Scottish, so I'm probably different than the rest of y'all.
I'm not. Well,
see with Pat.
But that's your wishes, so that's what you want to do. Just let somebody know that that's what you want to do.
Either that or bury me in a Boot Hill cemetery with my ass facing up where everybody can kiss it.
You know,
you could be in geosynchronous orbit in a glass tomb.
Jesus, really? No, I learned. I'll tell you guys one thing. I learned from my wife's funeral that when she said she wanted to be cremated. So I said, well, I know she wanted to be cremated. So I said, well, okay, that's fine. But when she was cremated, the funeral home did all the work and stuff, and I said, okay, great. And they called me and said, well, you can come and pick up her urn, which obviously I paid for. But I said I had to call my daughters and say, my wife is coming home. She's not going into some cold old ground, being buried under a It just felt better that she was coming home rather than going into a cemetery.
Yeah, and
It
that's
made me
expensive.
feel better.
I'm kind of old fashioned, dear Butch,
Yeah.
and I have family members that were cremated and other family members that were buried. And the ones that were buried, a lot of people go to their final resting place and lay down flowers, and they can kind of, feel like they're close to that person or whatever.
Yeah.
It's not all about, you're trying to do it cheap or whatever.
No,
It's kind
no.
You got to think about the family and how they will grieve for you. And like I say, I've had family members that have done both, have got cremated and buried. And the nice thing about, like, my grandmother, for example, I can go to her grave and I know that that's where she was laid to rest, and I can go talk to my grandmother.
Right.
And it means a lot to me. So that's kind of why I believe in burial instead of cremation.
No,
But
but see, my wife was different. My wife wanted for her, and I knew she wanted to be cremated, and so that's what we did. And we had a beer party for her ceremony. We did. We had food and a beer party for a ceremony, and in the end, I got to bring her home rather than, how do I say it? I didn't have to go to a cemetery and bury her. I got to bring her home, and she came home with me.
All right.
And that's probably the way she would have wanted it, I'm sure. But I'd rather have her home than in a cemetery.
I hear you.
So she's here with me, and
That's good.
it's I guess if you haven't been through it, it's kind of a tough way to, everyone makes their own decisions. You decide what you want to do. I didn't mean to bring that up. I'm sorry to be a.
It's okay, dear Butch. I had a span of time that I worked at a city cemetery.
I worked at one too.
Yeah, and I had, some time talking with the cemetery people, the morticians, and all the rest of them.
Yeah.
And I found out that it's really important to the people who've died, to have their loved ones, to know where they are. I mean, you might have them there with you, but it would have been similar if you would have known where she was laid to rest. And that's
true.
Yeah.
But with cremation, it's nice to be able to. Well, I'm not an advocate for cremation at all. I'm just saying it was nice to when I went to the funeral home and picked her up. I said, she's going to come home with me. She's not going to be laid to rest in some cemetery plot. She'll be home with me.
These are people we love. These are people we dearly love.
You're right, exactly. And you know, some people have different decisions on how they want to handle their burial, and I think that would have been her wishes, and but it was nice that to me, yeah, I hate to spoil the whole freaking show
No,
here, but
with me,
but I need to talk about. Maybe I need to talk about this. I thought it was good that she came home rather than I'd have to go to visit her at some plot in a cemetery.
yeah.
Yeah.
And with me, with sick Pat, I didn't really have a choice because when he died and they came and took him and stuff, the cop went ahead and got his driver's license and contacted his mother. And she wanted him there and wanted him cremated. And she got some of his ashes that she has him with her. And then she sent me the rest of it, the rest of the ashes. So on something like that, yeah, when you live so far apart, it's good with the cremation because she gets to keep some of him with her. And we went ahead, me and my daughter went ahead and got little tiny urns and put some of his ashes in a little tiny urn. And then we each got
Kimmy,
necklace.
I already have a pendant for that. That's cool.
Yeah, and we both got necklaces
Yep,
that we
exactly.
put some of his ashes in. And then the rest we released down at Liz's. So you can, when you get cremated, each person can have a part of you, a part of the ashes to keep. And then I told my daughter when I die, I want Ryan's and Pops's little urns and the necklaces that I wear to be in the casket with me. Or if she cremates me, I want them to go in the urn with me.
It's hard. It's a hard thing to talk about, but it's always something that you need to talk about with your your friends and your family. That you need to they need to know what, and I knew what my wife wanted. So it makes life so much easier when you can make that decision, knowing based on what they really wanted.
Yeah.
Good job.
And I apologize. I really do apologize for bringing that up. It's not
No.
fair of me to bring that up. And
Actually, this is stuff that a lot of people are afraid to talk about because it's very personal.
Right, exactly. And you know, my mother paid for her cremation in advance, so we knew what she wanted. When my dad passed, we didn't know, but there was no money, so cremation's the best way. But right now, where are my parents? They're on my brother's girlfriend's kitchen counter.
right now,
I mean, that's just weird. That's
is.
just,
It
but
is.
it is what it is. So
No.
I'm going to be cremated. I'm going to become a tree, and people are going to come and sing with me at my freaking funeral, and they can have as much beer as they want. I'll have an open bar. I'm not paying the tab, though. But
Like an open bar, right?
I thought it was kind of cool.
The funny thing was at her at my wife's ceremony, the ceremonial of life thing we called it. I said, well, we're gonna have beer there, so I went and bought. We had like a moose lodge or whatever. I said, well, I'll just go to the bar and buy beer and get pictures and stuff, and we'll provide the glasses. And they said, that's fine, yeah, sure. Beats the hell out of buying a $135 keg, and so I bought like 3 pitchers, and then when they got empty, other people would go buy pitchers, and we just kept running the beer, and everyone was chipping in, making it what Nancy would have wanted. That was pretty cool.
My
No.
dad made wine. We had like 300 bottles of wine in the basement.
Oh,
That's a good way to get your mind off of something.
Yeah.
oh, we made a shit ton of wine. You name it, we made wine out of it. Dandelion, rhubarb, strawberry.
But not cabbage. Cabbage wine is shit.
No, why would you make wine? Well, you could probably, but
No, you can't. No, you can't.
no,
Yeah, you can't.
I don't have a cabbage wine recipe. How the hell would you even do that?
I don't know. My dad did it. I can't blame him.
Cabbage
Well, I
wine.
can't.
I made.
It's hard.
Oh, choke cherry wine is freaking awesome. You do choke cherry wine?
Never had choke cherry. We had a
Choke cherry
cherry
frickin'
tree, and
wine
a
is
pear tree, and an
frickin'
apple
awesome.
tree, blackberries and
Apple.
raspberries.
Apple wine.
Yep.
We
got-
make it here. We make choke cherry here.
I
Choke
gotta
cherry is
look it
freaking
up.
awesome.
I just,
Okay.
I just, my sister-in-law, she passed away not too long ago and had herself cremated, and she's Hispanic, and her sister took her ashes and spread them in her garden and planted roses.
It's cool.
And every time they see the roses, they think of her.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't really complex or anything, but
No.
she wanted to be cremated, and I'm not against cremation. I don't want myself cremated. I believe in the resurrection, and that's part of the reason. And I don't know if other people will respect that, but that's what I think.
Well,
And
you just make sure you let people know that's your wishes. That's all.
Well, what do they say? If you don't have a will, you have a won't. You won't
No.
get to decide what happens.
We didn't have a will because we figured we were too young to have a will yet. But apparently, you don't have to be too young to have a will.
No,
My kid-
I've
Doesn't
got one.
matter.
And I'm not going to put my will into the hands of a lawyer. My will is going to be a written will, and whoever the survivors are, they're going to discover my will, and they're just going to distribute it because of probate laws.
See, the thing is, I didn't really need a will because I'm the survivor, and I was the one making the decision. So, but I knew her wishes, so it didn't matter.
When they come to clean my shit out, they're going to. No, they will. They will.
No, I know, but no one's coming to clean my shit out because
They're going to find my book that I've written, and they're going to know exactly what my will is, and that's a legal and binding document.
well, I would still do a will if I mean
It's not.
yeah,
It's not legal and binding.
If
we went through this over and over for years and years. Oh, we need a will. We need a will, and we all thought we're too young. We don't need a will yet. But Apparently,
I'm an old fucker. I feel it coming on. I know that one of these days I won't be around. I already know. I already know. I don't need anybody to placate my shit. I already know.
I could fall off a freaking roof tomorrow and die.
I know what my physical ailments are, and even even my doctors, the VA, nobody knows. But I know where I stand with all of this, and so that's why I'm leaving it as an opportunity for them to discover it. And when they discover it, they're going to be like, "Oh, this is what my dad wanted."
Yeah.
Because they're clean my shit out one day, and they're going to get bolt cutters. They're going to get bolt cutters, and they're going to bust open the fucking lockers that I've got, and they're going to find out what there is, and there's going to be letters in every one of them. Now, I'm an old fucker, okay? I just do it differently. You might do it your way. You might do it your way. That's fine.
Do it your own way.
That's fine. Do it your own way. But, my way is not any less than your way.
No. No argument there.
The only thing is that you hope and pray they open up everything before they do the funeral part first. That they go through the stuff first to find out your way.
Personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with letting your family and friends know what your wishes are. I think they. I think the
lawyer. Do you want a lawyer? Honestly, do you want a lawyer in your shit?
No, and that's not the point.
No, your family
no,
and stuff to let them know if anything happens that to go through your stuff first.
I just went through this. I'm telling you, just let people know your general wishes and how you want things to be handled, and your will and your last testament are something totally different.
All I'm saying is keep the government.
People know.
Keep the government out of your shit.
No, government has nothing to do with it.
That's my last dying request: is keep the government out of your shit. That's my last dying request.
Yeah,
if there's nothing else that I can say in this chat, is keep the government out of your shit in every way, shape, and form.
Well, you're worried too much about the government in a personal matter. I mean, if it's your last dying request is I need to be buried or I need to be cremated, just let people know that so that they know that they don't have to find it out.
Well, the Army
Dallas wants a link in.
The Army will bury me for free.
Well, but kudos to you for military service. Appreciate that.
And does your family know that?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Then
that's the main thing that
for free.
Exactly.
But that's the main thing that I believe Dear Butch is trying to say is let your wishes be known to your family.
Everything else is sidelined. It's if you're the only person in your family, if you don't have a wife or whatever, and everything has to be divided up, then executor and the will are very important, but your wishes need to be known. Because I didn't have that issue. Everything that my wife had is now mine. But now I need to deal with how I need to divide that up because I'm the sole proprietor of everything, and I have 3 children that I need to figure that out. So
Well, if
it's complex, but the least complex part about it is let them know how you want to be handled. Even if it's written down somewhere, let them know how you want to be handled when you pass away. That's so they don't have to worry about how you have to deal with it.
if you got life insurance and there's 3 children, what they do is they separate it up equally. That's what happened with my dad because he didn't have a will. They
But
separated it up between the 3 of us equally.
man, that's different than our situation. So no life insurance.
It's what you were just talking about with
No,
your
I
3
know,
kids, but you can always
right,
buy life
and I have 3
insurance.
kids, but we're talking about assets and stuff like that. I'm the sole proprietor of whatever's left in our
That
in
was
our
my
whole
dad's.
situation.
That
So
was
I
my
need
dad's
to.
only asset was life insurance.
Well, yeah,
He owed on
I mean,
everything.
I own like 4 properties, and I have stuff I need to allocate out to certain people and have a executor and stuff like that. And I've never thought about that before, but that shit hits you, and you need to deal with it when it comes. You know, we always said, well, maybe sometime after we retire, we'll figure it out. But reality hits you hard sometimes when you go, well, here's reality. Reality is wife died, and you need to maybe get a will now.
My uncle was he was actually I have an uncle that was a banker, and he took over my family's estate. My uncle did. You're going to have a family member that's going to try to usurp everything that you leave, whatever your estate is.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have a family member. I don't know if it's an uncle, a cousin, whatever.
Gotta have
Hi,
everything
Dallas.
written down.
Yo,
Everything written down.
Somebody is going to delve into it, even if they don't have the right to it. And the thing of it is, I don't have much.
I'm
honestly,
going to bed, guys. You have a good night. I'm tired.
Good night.
Didn't mean to interrupt
Night,
you,
have a good
but
night.
Lemmy.
I need to get out of here. Y'all have a good
Night,
night.
Lemmy.
Good night, Lemmy.
See you, Lemmy.
So, you're going to have people that are going to try and get in your shit.
No, yeah. There's always a gold digger in every family that says, "Why I deserve this and I want this," and
I need that.
who hasn't been through a death in the family where there's some asshole brother, sister, aunt, or whatever who said, I need this, and I need this, and this is my share, and blah blah.
We start circling like vultures. I've seen
Right,
Yes.
exactly.
I'm only, I'm not very old. I'm only 61 years old. I'm going to be 61 in September. And I've seen it over and over and over again in my life. There's always somebody in the family that's a vulture. And they're looking for every detail. So I agree with you on one respect. You absolutely need to be you need to have all your ducks in a row. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Have all your ducks in a row. Don't give them the opportunity to take everything that you want to go to other people that are possibly there's a lot of people that are in your family
Well,
that are
if you leave it up to the courts, it's going to be in a big fight.
Yo, Miriam. Yo.
Doesn't work that way.
but there's going to be people that are struggling that are going to be wanting the same shit that this bastard, whoever he is going to be wanting for himself.
Right.
There's always someone that's very well read on the law, and he's going to try and take all your shit. And it's in your family.
After you're dead.
My family is not the only family. Every family.
Every family has one of those people, and I've got a good family, and I'm not worried about that much. But you got to lay it out. And I'm just telling you I haven't done the whole damn thing yet. It's not I'm not here to preach to anybody. I'm just saying at some point, somebody's going to have to figure it out. If I died tomorrow, somebody's going to have to figure it out. And if I don't lay it out, how are they going to figure it out? What I wished for everybody. So, my long and short, have a freaking will. Don't wait. Don't go, oh, we got plenty of time to do a will. No, you don't fucking have time. A will is something that is for the unexpected and stuff like that. And I've had the unexpected. It's now it needs to be done. I need to lay everything out.
I might wind up putting everything in my will over to Dallas. Dallas is all
I'm giving everything to Miriam.
Miriam.
And Miriam.
Yes.
Yeah.
We should give everything to Miriam.
I should
get chat's going.
Miriam, I'll give a little shit to Tanya too at the same time.
And Tanya.
Tanya, come on!
It's crazy. I got on Monday. I'll know if I've been selected to be on this show. Oh man! Like when I went to Tennessee to do that extra work for the Nashville show, and then Forever with Loretta, that country singing show that I was an extra in. Anyways, my friend, a director friend of hers, contacted her looking for Trump supporters for a show called Tuning Out the News, man. It's executive producer is Stephen Colbert. Oh my gosh. But it's they're looking for a focus group of 8 people to ask questions about what they think of the election, what they think of Joe Biden, and then there was one other question. And we'd be talking about that for 30 minutes. And it sounds cool, but after looking at what that show is, oh man, they are vicious, mean. And what I worry about is like I'll say something, I'll cut it, edit it, make me look stupid, trying to think of all the ways to get around that now. But if you go on the show, you get paid $125. It's through Paramount Plus, Paramount Records, or Paramount label. So that's a big label and everything. It's just, man, once in a lifetime thing. Is like I had an interview today over the phone, and then I had with the director Avery, and then I had a interview over Zoom, because it's a Zoom call that the show's on. I'll put a link. It's called what's it called? I keep forgetting. No More New, or I'll post a link of it, the name. But it's like animated characters asking questions, and they'll interview people. I watched some of it. Man, this things they'll say, total MSM. But if I go on there and I'm asked a question about like what do I think of election fraud, and if I speak well, speak good, and I can explain to them what I believe my thoughts of the election fraud and how it was stolen, and I believe that I could do a lot of cool things like that. It's just the way that they do things over there is different, not too friendly. So I'm just thinking, like, what do you guys think? Should I just go for it, see what happens? And,
Hell yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. It is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Dallas.
Yeah.
Dallas,
Pray
hey,
a lot.
never
Yeah,
seen you
pray.
before.
Yeah, pray. Thank
Do
you,
it.
Kim. Yeah,
You know what?
definitely.
You gotta. Sometimes you gotta jump in life and just go for it. Fuck
That's
it.
true. Yeah. And it has to do with election. When I heard about this, man, it got me back confident, feeling like I have a purpose again to talk about politics, to talk about what's going on in the world, and like get a good message out there and plant seeds and hope people catch on to the seeds and grow and can learn. And but it will be interesting. It's a focus group of 8 people, and the interview went really good. The interview was awesome. I believe I aced it. The things that they were asking me was pretty cool. Man, just I explained to them like the election fraud alone. Just and before I go on the show, I'll have a lot of notes just in case. But I just said to quick it up, like I was watching it live, the Wisconsin election, and all of a sudden at midnight looked like it stopped, and all of a sudden at 1 o'clock, all of a sudden just a rocket ship, straight up numbers, statistics are just those are impossible in statistics to have votes just shoot up like a rocket. No more votes for Donald Trump, no votes for Kanye, nothing, just all for Biden. That's just statistically impossible, and there's just a lot of anomalies that happen. If you look at Rudy Giuliani's hearings and affidavits, if you look into the affidavits and what they have to say and what they uncovered, look into the Durham report, if you look into what the Mike Lindell has to say, there's a lot of good evidence pointing to election fraud and things of that nature. And if they try and edit that out or try and throw me off with a curveball, I'll be prepared for that. I'll just have open mind and just critical thinking and just because I watched some of the
like
interviews,
Miriam does,
and
though,
they just say some of the most ridiculous things. My goodness, I'll send a link, and it's I'll get the link. Tuning out the news is what it's called. Hey, I watched some of it on YouTube, and man, they were just roasting this guy that was on the Trump administration. They gave him it was 5 minutes of them just roasting the guy. I was just like, all right, the guy looked like he just wanted to turn off the thing, and I didn't blame him. But he didn't. He stayed for the whole thing. But man, I could tell he was uncomfortable. Man, I'm gonna post that link in the game right now. Then I'll exit out of the game quick to get to the audio doesn't put on my stuff.
Everybody needs to
But $125, and you could just be out there. And then all my haters, I've got a lot of haters that are like, Dallas, all you do is talk politics. We can't hang out with you, and you got to quit talking politics. Well, then they'll see me on Paramount Plus talking politics. I'm like, if I would have stopped talking politics, I wouldn't be on Paramount. So it's kind of a lot of cool things. I just don't want to get trapped in this and snared in something. So take the advice of Kim, pray, and all that good stuff. And yeah.
Yeah,
I have to fix my audio.
It could be a way for that God's given you to be able to get the word out there.
Yeah.
So just pray for God to lead you and give you the words what to say.
Glad to hear that.
Oh no, I hit the wrong button. I was trying to figure out the audio and I accidentally hit the wrong button. But I heard what Kim said though about heard what you said though, Kim. Thank you. Yeah, get the word out there and see what happens. And I'll know Monday, but I'm 90% sure I got it from the way they're responding quick. They made sure my time was available. It's August 11th. From 2:45 to 3:45 p.m. It's an hour long, and then it's gonna be aired on August 26th. So yeah, that'll be interesting. Yeah,
August 11th.
yeah.
All of us need to mark that on our calendars and support him and give him extra prayer.
Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Amen.
And that note too, I'm gonna take a dab. Oh no! Oh, I might have put too much stuff in the gun. Too much butane.
Yeah.
Oh, it's shooting out like a flamethrower. You gotta fix that. Oh. I'm gonna release some of that. Hope everyone's been having a good night.
Yeah.
Della.
Yeah.
Della. I believe in you.
Yeah. Oh, what was that? I'm sorry, it kind of cut out.
I said, I believe in you.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you. It'll go good. Yeah, yeah. I think I know what I'll do if the show goes south and they just ask. Yeah, I think I'll know what to do. And I'm just going with an open mind. Just yeah. And don't act stupid. Don't act foolish. Don't yell. A lot of those times when I was the past 4 years, my goodness, felt like a trance. Don't remember a lot of it. A lot of that anger, a lot of those anger sprouts. Oh my goodness, I don't remember a lot. It was all that stupid. Finally, it's been a long time now. My body's finally flushed out all that, all those SSRI junk, all those chemicals. So now my body's finally like feeling good again, feeling content, feeling just relaxed and just good again. Before everything was just sporadic, fast, just hard to explain, just intense, very tense. And,
keep a clear head.
yes, a clear head. Oh, wow, I put too much in there. Heating up the dab bucket.
Whoa.
Yeah. Man, I put way too much butane. This must have been already full and I didn't realize it. Fire in the bowl.
It is hot.
Hey guys, I'm just gonna let you guys know that currently it's 12:45, 12:44, whatever it is. 1 o'clock I'm gonna shut down because I'm already fading pretty fast.
Okay, Pex.
Yeah. I've been all quiet and stuff tonight. I'm just really tired. It's been a long day.
Yep.
Yep, just to let you know. All right. I'm gonna go back to my no mic, no camera, but I am listening in.
I'm just trying to take this dab quick. Oh.
What was that?
Oh, just trying to take this dab quick.
There you go.
Without catching everything on fire.
It's always fun.
We have a little storm going on outside. Thundering, lightning, pretty good.
Yeah, it's coming here, dude.
Where you at, Dallas?
I'm in Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Okay.
Yeah, Carpenter. I'm reading chat right now. Carpenter, it is a hornet's nest. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna need a bee suit on. Whew. The gospel armor, Ephesians chapter 6.
Everybody's forgetting this crap.
Rep your city. Yeah, I just wanted to come on here and share that information quick. And man, probably gonna thank you everybody for everything you all had to say, prayers and support. Probably gonna go back. I'm probably gonna go get a midnight snack and then head into chat for a little bit. Heck yeah.
Cool. Thanks for sharing, Dallas.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for listening to us. It's been on my mind all day and really nobody to talk to about it. So thanks for listening.
I feel the same way. That's why you guys are here for me. I love you. Love you all.
Yeah, this does help out a lot. It,
Hell yeah.
ooh, especially with the lockdowns and just society nowadays is tough to meet people. Everybody's in their cliques and nobody ventures out of them. Nobody gets to nobody wants to mingle and meet. It's tough, man. And where do you go nowadays? Like, where do you go to mingle and hang out? Yeah, it's everything's all on the internet now. Everything is just internet. I swear. Like, go out to eat in a restaurant, but I feel like go out to eat for 30 minutes, an hour, and then
Dallas, you're a young guy yet, right?
Yeah.
All right. Take your time. No hurry. Good time.
That's true. Yeah, that's my problem. I think I keep rushing.
No. You when you find the right person for you, you'll know it. And,
that's true.
You need to go on
true.
Some dating website or something like that. You just somehow, somewhere, you'll meet the right person for you. And that'll always work out better for you than some.
Yeah, it'd fill a lot of voids. Yeah, like I could get a six-figure. I could get some crazy job offer and 6 figures, but you still feel empty. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Life is too short to be searching for the next perfect person for you and stuff.
Yeah.
It'll happen. You can't rush that kind of stuff.
No.
Yeah. Go to the dating website stuff and see how that works out for you. It works out for some people, but
yeah, it's different for everyone. Man, a lot of my friends use those mainly for other reasons.
I'm too old for that.
I found out the best way to find somebody is just put it in God's hands and he'll
Yes.
Right on, Kimmy.
That's how I ended up with Ryan and ended up with all you guys, is because if God wouldn't have brought me Ryan, I never would have got in with you guys.
Kimmy, you just do what
Hello,
you need to do and
Nightingale. Hello. Hello, Jason.
live a good life, and somebody will find you or you'll find them. That's how it works.
True that.
Yeah, but just because people come around and you think, okay, God brought this one. No, you pray and you ask, did you bring this one? You
Well,
check out it. You check
Crazy
it with
Canadian.
God first. Because Satan likes to put a lot of people in your lives and tempt you with all kinds of stuff and make all kinds of false promises and stuff. So check it out with God first.
right now, you guys are my companions. I don't need anyone else right now. So I
And
may be alone, but I'll never be alone when I have people like you.
And that's the way I feel.
Thank you, Kimmy.
That's good.
But
Man.
I can leave it at that. I could just sign off because I'm freaking tired. I got up at 4:30 this morning. I had to go to work. So
That's early. Oosh.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
there,
That's where I'm at.
cheers. Yeah, I know. It's been a long night. Cheers, guys.
Have a good one. Good
Yeah,
chatting.
I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down now. I'm actually passing out here on the couch, so I will talk as y'all tomorrow. Same
Will do,
game time,
Nightingale.
same game network.
Long as you guys invite me in, I'll always take the time to chat with you.
Of course.
You're all cool. On my book.
Okay, Dallas, our prayers with
Dallas.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. It was a good night. It was good chatting. I'm glad I jumped on here. And thanks again for listening. And
Hell yeah. Well, that's what we're here for, Dallas.
Yeah, that helps. I'm sure it does.
All right.
Ooh.
That's why I call these people my friends, because they'll always listen to what you have to say.
All right, guys. Well,
All right.
everyone have a good night.
Later, everyone.
God bless everybody.
Awesome dreams. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
All right, cool, man.
Okay,
Later.
Apex.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good one,
Later,
Apex.
Kimmy, Emerald, Ghost, everyone, Dallas.
Good night, Bill. Good night, everybody. God bless you all and all your families.
You're gonna have a great night going into
Thanks,
Friday.
Love
God
ya.
bless.
Bye, everyone.